Hi, I'm Richard Dredge, editor of Classic.Retro.Modern. I'm the one on the right, and on the left is Mel Holly, chairman of the IFA Club, which on its weekend trip to Northumberland recently hosted us. The weekend was packed with Eastern European goodness, with wall-to-wall Trabants, Larders, Wartburgs and much more besides. Star of the show, though, was a border terrier called Olive, whose party trick was to ride in the sidecar alongside motorcyclist owner Mike. Here's a sneak preview of her doing her thing. You can see more of her later. In the meantime, back to Mel, who is a very lovely man, as you would be able to hear for yourself if our sound recording kit was working properly. Or indeed working at all. The problem is, it turns out our spangly new microphone isn't compatible with the GoPro, so in case you're not much good at lip reading, I'll translate for you. Here, Mel is standing next to his Wartburg, which is not to be confused with a Fatberg, as those are less Eastern European and they also don't smoke as heavily. Mel is telling me about the IFA Club, which is the UK home of all Eastern Bloc classics. As such, it caters for cars, commercial vehicles and motorbikes from the Cold War era. You'll be very familiar with some of the makes represented, as there are 41 of them, from Auto Union to Zuck. Along the way there are Lada, Moskvich, Skoda and Tatra, along with a host of more obscure marques, including Icarus, Komar, Romet and Riga. The IFA Club was formed in 1969 as the Wartburg Owners Club when those cars were sold new in the UK. Then, in 1989, a whole raft of previously inaccessible cars suddenly began pouring out of the Eastern Bloc when the wall came down. The Trabant became the symbol of a newfound freedom, but there were plenty of other marques that also started to spill into Western Europe, and many of them are now to be found within the ranks of the IFA Club. Classic.Retro.Modern caught up with Mel and lots of IFA Club members at its recent weekend away in the north of England, with around 35 Eastern Bloc classics assembling at Beamish near Gateshead. There, everyone immersed themselves in industrial heritage for the day, and many took the opportunity to gawp at each other's cars while swapping tales about the joys of two-stroke motoring. On the Sunday, the group set off for the empty roads of Northumberland, taking in the best part of 150 miles of fabulous scenery. Despite high temperatures and a few challenging roads, there were no breakdowns, mechanical or emotional. So all in all, it was a great couple of days, and thanks are due to the many members who took the time to chat to the Classic.Retro.Modern team. You'll be able to see some of those we chatted to in the Your Classics pages of the magazine over the coming issues. You can find out more about the IFA Club at wp.ifaclub.co.uk. But in the meantime, here's the bit of film that you've really been waiting for. 2-year-old Olive riding shotgun with Mike on his Ural motorbike and sidecar combo. Everybody needs an Olive in their life, so you can have this bit of her on us.